This deep dive, we're going to Bhutan.
Bhutan.
Yeah, Bhutan. It's this Himalayan kingdom, and they've decided to go down a very different path, let me tell you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They're all about this thing called gross national happiness.
Gross national happiness.
Yeah, GNH, it's like their main thing.
Interesting.
It's like their alternative to just always focusing on GDP, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're really focused on the well-being of their citizens and not just economic growth.
I see.
And it gets even more interesting. We're talking about a country that's carbon negative.
What?
Yeah, they're carbon negative. They've got all these protected forests,
Hmm.
and their approach to tourism is completely different from anywhere else.
Really?
Yeah. So let's take a deep dive into Bhutan and see what they can teach us about happiness.
Yeah, I'm really curious to learn more about this.
So what is it about Bhutan that makes them so unique when it comes to this whole happiness thing?
Well, you see, in Bhutan, gross national happiness isn't just some slogan they throw around. It's
Right.
like deeply ingrained in their government, their policies,
Yeah.
even their daily lives.
Wow.
It's really a part of their culture.
Okay, so let's break this whole GNH thing down a bit. Where did it even come from?
Well, it all started back in the 1970s.
Okay.
Bhutan's fourth king, Jigme Singye Wangchuck, he was the one who introduced this idea of GNH.
Mm,
He believed that true development, it wasn't just about economic growth. It
Yeah.
was about finding this balance between material wealth and the spiritual well-being of the people.
right.
It's a much more holistic view of what progress actually means.
Yeah, I see. So how does Bhutan actually put this idea into practice?
Well, there are these four pillars that support GNH.
Okay.
Sustainable socioeconomics,
Mm,
cultural preservation,
right.
environmental conservation,
Gotcha.
and good governance.
Okay, I'm following you.
These four pillars are like the foundation
Yeah.
for a happy and balanced society.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But how do you even go about measuring happiness?
Well, they have this thing called the GNH index.
Okay.
It's based on 9 domains.
9.
Yeah, 9. They cover everything from education and health to get this psychological well-being, even how people use their time.
Interesting.
They actually conduct surveys
Wow.
asking people about things like mental health and how they spend their time.
It's really comprehensive then.
Yeah, it is.
So time use, that's a fascinating one.
Right?
What does Bhutan do differently when it comes to time?
Well, the GNH index,
Yeah.
it looks at whether people feel rushed,
Right.
stressed, or if they have enough time for leisure and
Mhm.
community involvement.
Yeah.
Bhutanese culture really emphasizes a slower pace of life.
I see.
For example, they really value spending time with family and friends,
Yeah,
participating in traditional festivals.
I can see that.
It's more about the quality of life
Okay.
rather than just being busy all the time.
Yeah, it's a different way of looking at things, for sure.